Hi there, I'm Aki from Aki Gaming, and welcome to another episode of My Waifu or Husbando is Better Than Yours. Each episode, we will be putting two heroes into the spotlight and see who reigns supreme over the other. First, they will be judged by all of their attributes, which includes their stats, weapons, skills, etc. Then, we will put them into a battle simulator to see who's the better one when head-on. Not only that, we will be also giving them their best possible skill build and put them into the ultimate mass battle showdown to see who will be crowned the winner of My Waifu or Husbando is Better Than Yours. Let's not wait any longer and introduce our contestants. Standing on the left corner, the Princess of Frelia, having her summer break by the beach, the noble and nimble Tana. And standing on the right corner, the protege of Valadar, serve under Grangle of Plagia, the Dark One, Aversa. Can we just skip the whole comparison and appreciate the beauty of these two wonders? So here we go. Flyer versus Flyer. Mage versus Mage. Who is the better rate Tom flying waifu? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rumble? Round 1, stats and skills. Let's start by comparing their stats. And Tana has the higher speed, defense and resistance, whereas Aversa has the higher BST and HP. The score is currently 3-2 to Tana. Next, let's compare their weapon. Tana uses a tome called Fruit of Edon. It has a might of 14 and grants her speed plus 3, and if her HP is 50% or more, allies within 2 spaces could move to a space adjacent to her. What about Aversa? She uses the Aversa's Knight, a tome with 14 might and grants her resistance plus 3. At the start of turn, if any foe HP is 3 lesser than Aversa and is adjacent to another foe, inflicts the attack, speed, defense, resistance minus 3 on that foe, and bonuses on that foe become penalties through its next action. Global debuff, huh? So, who has the better weapon? Both tome has the same might and give a stats boost, so the deciding factor would be their added ability. And Aversa's Knight is better with its debuff. So, Aversa takes the weapons fight. Next, we won't be comparing their assist, special and passive in B since there isn't a match. But as our usual practice, we'll still go through it for your knowledge. Tana has rally speed resistance as an assist that grants a plus 3 speed resistance to target ally for 1 turn. Not only that, Tana has a passive B skill called Renewal that restores 10 HP at the start of every 2 turns. On the other hand, Aversa has a special called Dragon Fang. It boosts damage by 50% of her attack with a cooldown of 4. Now, let's compare their remaining passives. In slot A, Tana has attack speed push. At the start of turn, if she has full HP, grants a plus 5 attack speed, but if she attack, deal 1 damage to her after combat. How about Aversa? She has HP speed that grants her a plus 4 HP and plus 2 speed. Who has the better A skill? Obviously Tana. The noble and nimble leads again. Last, their passive in C. Tana has spur attack defense that grants adjacent allies a plus 3 attack and defense during combat. And Aversa has odd resistance wave. At start of odd number turns, grants a plus 6 resistance to unit and adjacent allies for 1 turn. The bonus would still be granted to her even if there's no allies adjacent. So who will take the last point? By referring to Game 8, spur attack defense is rated lower than odd resistance wave. The Dark One gets the last point. And that concludes round 1. With a score of 4 against 4, the first round ended in a draw. Whoa, it's been a while we see a draw in the first round. Will the next 2 segments gonna be a neck-to-neck encounter too? Let's move on to round 2, head-on fight. For this segment, I'm going to use the FEH damage calculator by Andu Krandu. First, we are just going to let them brawl with their default skills and Ivy with no buff. Instead of looking at result for only one round, we will look at one full turn instead. And here's the result for one full turn. It seems both get to take down their opponent in the returning phase while defending first. Even though Aversa gets to debuff Sana, but it didn't stop Sana from making a follow-up attack because of her A skill. It's a draw for the default fight. Next, how about we give them some skill inheritance? As our usual practice, we will optimize their build for the highest winning rate. For Sana, Fruit of Eden, Moonbow, Fury, Chill Resistance, Odd Attack Wave, and a Speed Seal. For Aversa, other than her weapon being Aversa's Knight, the rest will be the same as Sana's. And the result, Aversa managed to beat Sana during initiation and defending. And since both of their speed were quite similar this time, no one could make a follow-up attack. However, because of Sana's low HP, she got one shot by Aversa while defending first. With that, the winner of the second round goes to the Dark One. Before we proceed to the final segment, let's look back at the results so far. Aversa has one win, one draw, and Sana is still waiting for her first win. Could she back the last round to avoid a defeat, or would Aversa take home the title of Best Waifu? Let's find out in Round 3, Mass Battle. For this segment, we will be using the same damage calculator as Round 2 to calculate how effective are they against all the other heroes. And the result will be in the form of percentage. Here's the formula. Instead of looking at the result for one full turn, we will now also consider the result of one round. And each category will be given a point for the winner, which makes it a total of 8 points. First, we will calculate the result with their default build. Here's the result for one round of initiation. And Sana has the higher winning rate of 70.8 to 64.5. Next, let's have a look at the result for one full turn with attacking phase first. And Aversa has the better rate this time with 62.4 to 61.9. The Dark One equal the score. Now, defending. Here's the result for one round of defense. Aversa takes the lead again despite having less wins. Moving on to one turn of defense. Again, Aversa has the better winning rate of 54.2 to 49.8. The halfway score is currently 1-3. Sana would have to win all from here on to make a comeback victory. Next, let's look at the result after inheriting skills. For one round of initiation, a difference of 1.3%, but Aversa still has a higher winning rate. What about one full turn by initiating first? The Dark One continues her winning streak. What if enemy attack first? How different would the result be? And for one round of defense, the Noble and Nimble has a lower winning rate, losing to Aversa with a difference of 7.7%. Lastly, let's look at the result for one turn of defense. Having a winning percentage of 78.8, Aversa takes the last point. And that's the end to the mass battle round. With a score of 1 to 7, the last round goes to the protege of Valida. And ladies and gentlemen, by winning round 2 and 3, the winner of this episode of My Waifu or Husbando is better than yours goes to Aversa! Interesting. I did not expect Sana to lose so badly. Even though she has the higher base speed and defensive stats, but Aversa's all stats debuff gives her the advantage over Sana. However, before the new version update, Sana has the advantage since it's possible to plus 10 her compared to Aversa. But not anymore, as we all know that now it's possible to plus 10 a GHB unit. Thank you, intelligent system. So, what's your thought on the result? Who do you think should have been the better waifu? Let's discuss. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and press on the notification icon to Aki Gaming for more interesting content like this. You could also leave a comment below to suggest who would you like to feature in a future episode. Thank you for watching and hope to see you on the next episode of My Waifu or Husbando is better than yours.